Are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Oh, man.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
Man, my shit is moving by itself.
He said they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check 24, check 24. Slam.
Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That second down play nets a -4.
I ain't played it in a minute.
In pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to play against the run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose very often.
Nigga, fuck is you talking about?
The catch is made.
What is you talking about? Check out my live screen. Check out my live screen. Huh? I'm not here.
63 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Hey, they ain't got no jobs, man. What you?
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. That's called setting the tone right away.
Right there.
It certainly is,
right
and
there.
it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
If I had Cameron Wake, he would have been in there again and again.
It's third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively,
he played for
got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Mike 54. You got to get the ball. Get the ball.
3rd and long for Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Taken from just outside the 30. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
I ain't got none yet.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The tackle by Robert Quinn. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
Yeah, not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Motion, pop, 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 pop.
On second down, it's Williams. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40.
Nah, I ain't cutting in like that.
Taken down at the 20-yard line. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 20.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Hey, 43, 15. Tight go.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I don't know. He probably, I don't know. I ain't even checked it out.
On second down, Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Somebody broke it. He got to use both on play.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
HDMI cord. Oh, my God.
Watch the twist.
Now here's Mahomes. They set up the screen. This is Williams. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I'm just saying, though, what you doing, though? Let me do me. Let me play the game if you don't mind.
Staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
They gonna need some things.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a cheap touchdown. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. That's 2 really excellent drives for them to start this ballgame, both ending with touchdown passes.
In big picture, they look great, don't they? Like a well-oiled machine right now. But let's down focus a little bit and talk about the guy calling the signals and throwing the passes. He is playing with precision right now, scanning the field and making excellent throws.
This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
I guess he did.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Prescott looks to throw on first. Pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Chris Jones giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. As they got it with a 2nd down coming up. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
He on fire.
2nd down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Throwing, Prescott, complete to Jason Witten. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Got that.
A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. A first down carry by Elliott.
Yeah.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. That reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Prescott into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a a big turnover there as his guys
It's
will
a
get
genie
the
in a
football
bottle,
back.
baby.
Come, with that incompletion,
man,
let's
talk
talk
to me.
AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next.
Yeah, I am
and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
I'm just trying to set them up to win them up.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. 54. That's 15. Let's put that team on the bus.
That's you.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm going to call you my name. Goodbye.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Goodbye.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, that's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a first down out of it.
I guess he could put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he doesn't get what he really wants.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before they take it down. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Easy. Check, crunch, 66. Bullet high. Check, attack. Check 13. Check 13. Chopper. 15.
They'll run on first down. Williams. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
25, check 25. H3, 218, chopper, 15. Let's go, baby, they turn over, get that ball. Yellow. Safety creep.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. He may try. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, with that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well, Deshaun Watson, that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top-5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
You got 2 starting offensive linemen.
To throw is Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams, Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on, because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams that we're going to talk about, who would you make the absolute favorite? It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle. It could be San Francisco. It could be New Orleans. I know Minnesota's probably going to come in as a wild card. Green Bay will come in as a division champ, it looks like. But bottom line is,
don't worry about it, young son. I ain't going nowhere. Make one. I got to put one more fast person in there. Don't worry about it. They got plenty of fast people.
Dallas or Philadelphia's got to win the NFC East. And I don't know that anyone wants to go to their home field and play when they have to play in a divisional game. So when it comes to, when you get it all together, and maybe that would be a wild card, I would guess, because they'd be the 4th team in. But when you put it all together, it is absolutely wide open about who wins the NFC and represents for the Lombardi Trophy.
Hey,
43, 15.
When did you have 14?
They'll keep it on the ground again here. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I'm going to run it again.
36, 61, matchbox, right.
I can kick field goals.
On the ground, this is Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
55 yards. I can kick 55 yards.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move.
Nah, I hear
down.
you call timeout.
15-6. Check. Watch 54. Watch 57. Here we go. Hey, alert 3.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you.
Down. You look like you up.
Back for quarter number 3.
That's how you
Both
talk.
teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter
you
number
ain't doing
3.
nothing. You don't know what to do, just like
This
a
is
tight.
fielded a couple yards
Come
deep.
up and stay down.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
That's what he did.
Michael
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Crunch time, defense.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And a nice spin into some open field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
My boy, Terrell Suggs, he ain't in the game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check nickel.
Prescott from the gun. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
3 points.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
I want this score to be 13-14.
Right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play.
Nah, he gonna have to earn it. Yeah, I might have.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Mahomes going to throw, being chased out left. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as
he already got a fumble.
You love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Let's go.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
There you go.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Chris Jones, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Out now comes the Cowboys punter.
I don't even see him coming in there.
So he's on to punt it away.
Every time I see him on you. He took off.
It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
That's it. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got one. Mike's 5-4.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Ooh,
and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
He had that bitch.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, standing just about on his own goal line. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Here's Austin.
Man, Tavon Austin ain't been good since college.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Up out of here.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Mike, 54. Hey, get in the weight room. Check it out. 15.
On the toss, here's Williams. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. He can run for it, and he will. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And the kick by Butker is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word.
Oh, he got 5. He got 5 tough. He got 5 sets.
They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
That nigga fell down, William. He was scared. He was scared.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Endo.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Look at me.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Completes it to Jason Witten.
Man, he lead a hit stick alone.
As that sets him up for 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Cowboys will go. Prescott dancing to his under pressure again, and down he goes again. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Oh, boy.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the
got
scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, he really didn't give anybody a chance to get it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Look at what I did to him, 17. Look what I did to him, 17.
The Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
I'm going to play with what's called this time.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. picked by Kendall Fuller. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City.
You want one more?
And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does.
You know what? I'm going to pick the Jaguars.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Kansas City.
Let's hit the post-game tailgates and grab some of that barbecue.
Yeah, BBQ.
What you gonna do? Lose again? Who was the nigga? Jones. Hey, he got in there so goddamn fast. What you want me to do? Both of us can't. Both of us don't see him. I sent you one. Don't worry about it. I'm already live streaming. You don't want the Jet? If I beat you with Jaguars, you shouldn't even play Madden no more. They got the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ready? You ready? Hey, kill!
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Opposite. No.
On second down, Kamara. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Check 99.
To throw, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And why he hold that block.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
One ain't working, the other one gonna work.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara.
Yeah, what's up?
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
The seventh play now of this opening drive. This is third and long, though. Shotgun now for Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line.
Check.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Check 52. Switch. Under.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Ready? Let's go. Kill.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Superstar.
The 10-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kamara.
I'm gonna go run all over you.
The end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Told you I'm gonna run all over you, boy.
Touchdown run. And the Saints take it
should I miss? Get up, please.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
What kind of play is this?
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
All day, just like that.
Prescott to throw it. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Prescott on first down. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 6-0 our score after one.
I was going to go back to the house if I had that interception.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Flushed out right. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll try the right side with Elliott.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up. 1st
and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throwing. Prescott. Back at the line and intercepted. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker.
Oh, and then look what happened on 17.
45-yard line.
Look what happened.
Well, Charles, while we have a second, you know, we talked about the NFC playoff picture, but I wanted to get your thoughts on a hot topic right now in NFL circles. That's awarding a home game to every division winner, regardless of record. It's happened twice in this decade that we've seen a 7-9 team in Seattle get a home game and a 7-8-1 Carolina team get one.
Yeah, why
Where do you stand on this? Because there's a scenario where you could have a 13-win team from the NFC West traveling to face an 8-win team from the NFC East.
I know I'm a dinosaur on this one. Absolutely. I love the division champ getting a home game. I don't care what the record is, and I know it sounds wrong, and we're in this society now where everything has to be fair and right. And we would like that, and I would like that too for most big topics. But in sports, it's actually kind of cool when these things happen. Remember, Seattle at 7-9 hosted the defending Super Bowl champs New Orleans and beat them. That big Marshawn Lynch run that we'll remember forever. Carolina at 7-8-1, they actually lost at home in their playoff game. So you don't know how it's going to turn. I like division champs winning it and getting a home game, even when the records are kind of messed up.
I'm with you. You're making me smile.
How about that? You and I sitting at the home, two old dudes going, that's the way it ought to be.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Check the backer, check the backer. Hey, break it down, fellas, break it down.
On 2nd down, Washington. So that one will get them halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Breeze now to throw. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
I ain't trying to pull that shit back. He ain't run out there.
So Breeze is going to stay out there. And they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Whoa. Hey, Mike 50. Hey, Echo. I got you, son. I got you, son. Mike 50, Mike 50. He's tired of me.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. Steps away to his left. second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
What you about to challenge it?
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Here we go. 13. Check Mike 54.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
There you
Looking
go.
to throw.
That's what I'm talking
Prescott.
about. Oh!
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Get the rock.
And this is picked up by the Saints. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Prescott.
There we go.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
What they going to do?
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And Lutz puts this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain.
Let them know.
Return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
What do you got, 3 points in 2 games?
Ahead, and we will resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Damn, I wanted him.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. On first down, Elliott. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run on first down.
That's me right there.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
You got to use
Just a
timeout
yard
right here.
to pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in the game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Yes, sir.
Picked off by the linebacker.
Yes, sir. Team singing right there, parlay.
Intended that time for Cooper.
Easy parlay right there. That's the parlay right there.
So maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dub for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yes, sir.
Now Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
You earned it, young son. You ain't earned it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Let them know, let them know. Easy, opposite. Safety's creeping.
They run. It's Kamara. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On second down, Elliott. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. They go to Elliott again. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They come out here in the I. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Elliott.
Nickel.
And he'll go backwards.
Told you nothing to me.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I go back to my regular
that
defense.
play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, took a little more time off the clock, making it do it that way, didn't it?
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. He's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth. Prescott to throw on fourth. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And
he thought he was going to have it in his
hand. He's asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So a give to Camaro running right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Ready? 5-9. They can't hang with us.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. Looking for Thomas. He's got it.
Boom. Watch this play, Sub-Tank.
Michael Thomas, 26 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been. And he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
You got to get point. You about to score, nigga?
Goodness, another interception.
Use a pick. Respect me.
By Marcus Williams. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Cooper was the target there.
I got him. Interception. Use a pick.
Thank you. Come again. Just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something
5
between
picks?
the
God damn.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's.
And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. Malik Collins coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8.
You deserve to feel good.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long. Hey, Zoo. It's going to be ready. Back.
From midfield, here's Breeze. Well, he's going to go for it all. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down.
I don't think you know how to, do you know how to use the catch?
As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Really supposed to be like 21-0 game over, but I keep on playing.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
Hey, you know how to use that user shit on your dude, young son?
Don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback.
I'm talking about you was moving your man over there.
Fling another one.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let me see what you do.
Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact.
5 interceptions, like you got 5 sacks last game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that
Ooh,
incompletion.
you have a terrible day.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Breeze now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm going to pop it there.
On 2nd down. Prescott forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with a deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Who was it?
After the sack on 1st down, Prescott, he's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans.
And
this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
Did you check my online record yet, young son? I won 14 straight games. Oh, hold on, let me go check it out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaunt. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
You might be
the
right,
Saints are
because I was
winners
just
here
getting
as
the
we
hang of
say
the game,
so
you feel
long
me?
from New Orleans.
Nah, you could do the little, I think it's some hot route. You can control your man. He can run through the field, and you can throw him the ball. Like you can actually control your player, yeah. Look it up. Nah, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Every time I try to do it, shit, I can't get the hang of it. I'm on a 10 game winning streak. I'm 14-5. That's all I've seen is 14s. I'm on a 12 game winning streak now. Yeah, that's all I played. Every single last one of them got my back. 20 others, that's 20 booms and ice cream whip, triple school. I got